Hey guys, Fikod here. In today's video, I want to discuss some, I guess you could say sad news, but also maybe after watching this video you might see it as possibly good news. This news comes from an Express Online article, and it's not confirming, but it's showing us that we might not be getting a Crimson Days in 2017. And I know for a lot of people you might say, thank God I didn't enjoy Crimson Days. Some people might be sad because they were hoping for that content, but we'll go into that a bit later. I speculated in a few of my Dawning videos that we may not be getting a Crimson Days because we got all the Crimson Days loot, within the Dawning. You can get it all in as random loot drops. And so what has Crimson Days really got to offer? In this Express Online article, they quoted, "When asked whether Crimson Days would be returning in February, a Bungie spokesperson told Express Online that there were no guarantees beyond the conclusion of the Dawning event in January." Which is basically saying, after the Dawning concludes, there's no real confirmation that there will be a Crimson Days. And now, obviously, this might be saying there's no confirmation, but it could be happening. It could also be saying that there isn't going to be Crimson Days. There might be something else, which is the interesting thing. As you know, we had SRL, 2015, we had, not SRL, the one that's just passed, but the one before. And then we got a completely revamped event this December that's just passed. So maybe what this is suggesting, that we may not be getting a Crimson Days, but we might be getting a whole new revamped event. What it also could be suggesting is it could just be they have nothing across February and then wait till March or April and release an April update. It could be suggesting that there is no content within February or within 2017. Now that's a lot of speculation for just one quote, but it is kind of sad if we don't get anything in 2017, which I think is quite unlikely. They don't want to just kill off the player base and lose all hype for Destiny 2, because they know very well a lot of people leave the game and then completely forget about the Destiny franchise and just move on to something else. So what can we take from this? In short, either there's going to be something new, something different. They might just throw in Crimson Days exactly how it was last year, just to please the player base. Or it could mean we're getting absolutely nothing in 2017, or just in the period of time where Crimson Days would normally be on. There's a lot of evidence for this, such as us being able to get all of the Crimson Days gear that was only limited to Crimson Days 2015. It was all available in the Dawning that's just passed, and it's still available now in the loot table. So I really don't know what to make of this. I'll be sad if we don't get anything, but I can't see them not giving us anything at all. That'd be quite stupid on Bungie's part. Now I'm going to move on to the section of the video on my thoughts on how they could possibly improve Crimson Days in the sort of lowest budget way, in the sort of bare bones way, so they don't have to spend too much time and be detrimental towards Destiny 2. And then also I'm going to give my sort of what I'd love Crimson Days to be. So first off, I think it needs a PvE aspect, because I think they made the PvP came a little too sweaty because of the drop rates of things, whereas now everything's in the loot table. So they could just introduce the Crimson Doubles event, and maybe just one gear set, or maybe a few extra pieces of loot. Maybe even introduce that new exotic, the Dubious Volley I think it's called, that we haven't got. That's basically in the game. They could throw that in. They could also introduce a PvE aspect, which is what they did with the Dawning. They introduced a PvE aspect to a previously PvP exclusive event. They could introduce, and this is just an idea off the top of my head that I've literally just thought of now, I'm sure Bungie's development team, the brains behind the game, can probably think of something better. Maybe some sort of strike doubles, where you go in and do strikes with 2 people only as fast as possible, try and speedrun strikes. I think that would be really interesting, that'd be really fun. 2 people jump in and you just race through it. That'd be really cool. Maybe just maybe only do it on like 3 different strikes, but decorate the strikes with rose petals or whatever, like they did the tower. Just having the tower decorated is enough to get me hyped with this game. I think it gets a lot of people hyped. But what I think I'd want in sort of an ideal world is maybe they not do anything necessarily in the Valentine's week, because like I said, I prefer events when they're exclusive to the Destiny universe, not like events we have in the outside world just put into Destiny, like Valentine's Day. I kind of preferred like the Dawning, which they sort of developed into the Destiny universe version New Year, which I kind of preferred. I'd prefer if they didn't do anything in February, maybe left it to March, or had April as like a live event month from here on out, and that be some sort of Crimson Days event, but also have the new raids come back. Have that whole package that we're expecting, you know, both the old raids, maybe a sort of Prison of Elders revamp, Pocket Infinity coming back, things like that. That's kind of what I'd want in an ideal world. But realistically, what we're looking at from here is that Bungie are really unsure if they're going to introduce anything, or they're trying to mislead us. It wouldn't be the first time. But really what I'm getting from this is they didn't really rate Crimson Days. They don't really know whether they're going to bring it back or not. They kind of think the Dawning was enough to get us by. You know, I think it kind of has been. Content's still dry, but the game still feels quite fresh at the moment. I think we've got about a month left of that before the game is almost completely dead, and by then is when Crimson Days should be out. So I think it's all just going to depend on what's going to happen in the next few weeks. And then, I'm sure by then we'll see what's happening. And I'll be posting videos on any further developments on this. I mean, I've literally just made a whole video on, you know, a 2-line quote from a news article online. I will link the article in the description. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. And I just want to speak to you for a few seconds now, because this video is relatively short, about what's going on with the channel. I've been posting glitches and cheeses recently. I've got a few in my sort of video plan, just waiting to be published. 1 minute, 2 minute videos, just posting a quick cheese, a quick glitch, whatever. And I just wanted to know if you guys are enjoying that. I've also getting like 6 to 7 to 10 minute videos on like my thoughts on something or news, and then I've got my longer rambly like 20-minute idea videos. They're the kind of 3 different video formats I'm going for. This obviously comes under the newsy one, the 7 to 10 minute, 6 to 10 minute videos. And I hope you're enjoying these various formats. Tell me which ones you like the most. It's nice to have these different, I'm going to keep calling them formats, because it makes it not easier, but it makes it nicer to make consistent content. You know, making those 20-minute idea videos are exhausting. Like, I haven't posted for 3 days, I think now, because it is exhausting when I do like a half-an-hour video or whatever. Also, I want to know, because my capture isn't brilliant at the moment, I know my mic isn't. I'll be improving that, trust me, this year. But I know my recording quality, like the actual, it is high definition, but it also has this sort of grey haze on the screen, this sort of grey filter. I don't really know why that is. So I have started putting a colour filter on my videos, and tell me if you like that, tell me if you dislike that. I can take that off as easy as I put it on. So I've just done that to try and make my videos a little more like stand out, opposed to like, you know, you come on, I haven't got a brilliant mic and the screen quality's all grey, like that's probably not nice to come to. So I put a nice colour filter on, and I've also started putting the gameplay volume really low in the background. I normally just have it completely off in my original videos, so tell me if you prefer that, just like a little bit of sound in the background, or you just prefer the dead silence. Also to note, I don't put my intro on my really short, like 1-2 minute videos. That is on purpose, I'm not forgetting, I just don't think they warrant it. I put my intro on videos 5 minutes above. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope to see you again. Check out the videos I'm going to put in the description that I think you guys should check out if you're new to the channel, and subscribe for more, and give any form of feedback. It's really appreciated because it can help me improve. Yeah, thank you for watching the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.